Hey guys, let's do a quick check of what's in today's video. Hi, I'm Chuck, KK6USY. Welcome to Ham Radio Ventures. Today we're going to test the Coffee and Ham Radio's car antenna. It's the 9-to-1 in-fed random wire. We've had a lot of questions whether the internal tuner on most radios can tune this thing, so we're going to check that out today. So stick with me and let's get going. Okay, for today's video we're going to use the Carbon 6 from Soda Beams. We're going to have that in a steak that I have, and I'll show that to you guys later. Hey, and don't forget to stick with the channel here. You probably one of these days you're going to see this, and this will probably be offered through Coffee and Ham Radios. We actually might use it today. We're going to use the Yaesu FT-991A. I'll probably have to turn it because this is not a good direction. And sorry if there's a lot of car noise in the back, guys. I remember now why I don't set up on this side that often. It's right next to the street. And I got my battery here. And I did bring my, this is my kind of a hybrid 9-to-1, and it has an extra section that I can add onto it for the lower bands, or just to see if it gets better. I don't know how I'm going to test it, or if I have time today, but one of our viewers this morning on Coffee and Ham Radios wanted me to test it out. So I might do that also. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that, the orange wire coming down right around there someplace. The pole's out there, 41 feet of wire, that's what we use. Here I have it fairly close to the ground. I got my counterpoise going straight out from that, and this is a sloper. I've got the ABR choke here. It's a pretty nice setup. And then my coax is just kind of strung out all over the place. And this is going to be my table for working right here. So let me get set up and we'll start doing something here. Wow, this is on 160. I didn't even think we'd pick up anything here. I'm not even tuned up yet. Looks like we're into the radios there. That was pretty good reception though. Frequency in use, way too high. Let's see what happens here. Wow, it looks like it did it. Let's go to AM. SWR's right here, guys. Yeah, 2.5 to 1. Let's just try it one more time and see what happens. Oh, look at it, really good now. So that's 160, guys, at 1.8497. So let's go to 80. Man, sorry about the noise here, guys. It was the only shade out here, so it's a warm one today. Here's the frequency in use. KK6USY. All right, let's see if it'll tune. It doesn't look very good so far. It's tuning. And we'll just go to mode A. Oh yeah, below 1.1. Not bad. Let's go to 40. My buddies are usually on this one, so I don't mind tuning here. KK6USY. That looks really high. We'll go to AM. Yeah, 1-to-1, 1.1 to 1. Okay, let's go. Man, sorry about the noise, guys. Fire engine now. My buddies, they'll probably honk too. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna visit too. Get them on the screen there. All right, I'll be back. We finished 7.
All right, here I've got the stake that I told you guys about. I'm gonna stick it in the ground here. And then I'm gonna take the top off, get the first section out here. And I'm gonna show you that I used a this little puck that I made that goes inside the into the tube there and just nests there all the time. So I put this down in here, get the first section up here, and then we're going to hook the antenna to it. And then we'll switch scenes here. We're just doing this while I'm talking to my buddies. So we'll hook this antenna to the top here. This puck works really nice because it stays in my carbon 6 all the time. So let's change views here now. Okay, so now I'm going to raise the antenna here. This stake makes this real easy. I don't have any guides. The only real pressure on the antenna mast is the antenna itself, and this has no problem with the two. It has two little spikes that go on the ground, and it's really sturdy. It's really the first time I've taken it out and used it out someplace. I've used it at home a few times. So I just get this, pull this up. This is a really nice little carbon fiber pole, which is okay with your end-fed halfways and stuff like that. So, and then I just look at it and adjust it and make sure it's pointed the direction I want it to be. That's it.
Okay, we're on 30 now. Let's go right about the middle. So let's just say 120, something like that. 120. See if it'll tune it. All right, won't tune that one. So no 30. We'll go to 20 meters. All right, looks like it's going to tune that one. You pretty much know immediately if it's not going to tune it. Let's go to AM to see what it does here. Yep, looks pretty good, guys. So band, let's go to 17. We are on upper side band. Let's look at the chart here. Let's go to 140 or something like that. Nobody on there. Let's tune it. All right, not bad. Let's see what it does. Mode. Oh yeah, 1.1 to 1. Nice. 15. And we are on upper side band. Let's look at the band. Let's go to like 320 or something like that. I don't see anybody on the band. All right, did that one. Let's tune it again. See if we can get it a little bit better. Let me turn it down. Okay, so that's like 1.5 to 1. That's good enough. 30, so let's go like 9. That's probably good right there. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, 1.1 or so, 1.1 to 1, not bad. Okay, we got 28,400. That's a good spot. Don't hear anybody, don't see anybody. It's been dead. I mean, keep waiting for 10 to come back. All right, let's just try one of the. All right, that's pretty good. There's 50, there's 125, there's never, unless it's open, there's nobody there. Let's turn it off and just see what it looks like here. 2.5, see, it's below 3 to 1 right now, so it should tune no problem. Good. All right. Pretty good test. The only thing we couldn't get was 30 meters. So I don't know what's going on there. We may have to, but that's not too bad. I'm never on 30. So I did it one night to do some FT8. All right, so this is my own. I haven't even finished it yet, to tell you the truth, because I wanted to do some more testing first. But what I've done here is I've got at the end of this, and that's what I haven't finished yet. Someplace here I have a way of hooking up extra wire to it, and then my extra wire is right here. So, I think it's underneath here. I got it tied up. That's what it is. Yeah. It's right here. So that hooks into this here. So I can add, and I forget the footage, guys. I'll have to look it up. But it's not quite double. I think it's somewhere in the 70-foot range, whatever the good one is for that. So, all right, guys. So there's my link here. It was just taped up there. I'm gonna make a way to just tuck that in someplace, probably with a piece of heat shrink that I form around it so it'll go in each time. But that extends it, I think it's in the 71-foot range. I forget the actual number, but somewhere around there. Let me set this thing up. All right, let me turn this down a little bit. Already got an AM. Let me let the motorcycle go by. Let's just hit the tune. Remember, it wouldn't tune 30 before. Okay, let's just see if it's tuned then. Let's see. I did tune it lower, so let's see. So that's 3.0. Let's just try it again. There we go. I must not have held the button in long enough. All right, so 1 to 1, 1.1 to 1. Let's go through all the other bands again. So I'm gonna take this out of this. We're gonna back to upper sideband. Let's go to 1.8, same place we were before. Now it should be a different tune, I would think, with the wire guys. So let's go ahead and go to AM. How's that look? Can you guys see that? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, so it's still pretty good right there. Let's just tune it. See if it gets any better. It was like 1.3 or 1.2, about 1.2 it looks like. Huh, worse. Okay, perfect. It doesn't even move right now. So, go to 80. Now, this should be better for 80 and for 160 if you're going to use it. The Torre is not the best for these two bands, but let's just see what happens here. So we're going to tune. Yeah, about 1.1 to 1. Good. 40. I think we're going to have a problem here. Let me just go down to, let's go to there. There's nobody, I just don't see anybody. I see somebody down there. Oh, look at that. Let's just see now. Let's just see if it's, oh yeah, really bad. So it won't tune 40 at this length. Go to 14. Man, I really don't see much on the bands. Let's go to around 250. We'll do an oddball. See, this is not the best location, so let's just see if it tunes. Looks like it did. All right, 1.1 to 1. Good. Let's go to 17. Let's just see if it's still, if I click it, let's see if it's still where we were. So it didn't change there at all. There's an old wild hog there. Let's see. I'm not even going to tune it because it's already good. And so it was good from when we tuned it earlier. Well, heck of it. Let's just do it. It might go the other way and then back. Yeah. Yeah, 1.2 or 1.3 to 1. T21. Let's just test it again like we did last time. Yeah, 1.5. Let's see if we can get that better. And we did 1.1. Okay, this is 12 meters. 930 to 990. Let's just go down a little ways and see what happens. Oh yeah. We need some new tires on that Jeep. All right, let's go to AM. 1.1. Good. 28. And we'll just check it. We'll check it and see if it's the same. Yeah, how you doing?
Jack, K6JEB.
Hey, I'm Chuck, KK6USY.
I'm sorry.
KK6USY.
USY. Cool. I don't know if we've worked, but are you on HF?
I'm testing them. They're 9-to-1s to see if I can tune it with my internal one, which most people say you can't, but with my regular, we sell it with a 41 foot. Right now I've got, you see that little black in the middle there, a little bit past the middle?
Yeah.
So I've got an extra section on it, seeing if it does any better. I lost 40, but I gained 10. Or not, gained 30, excuse me. I lost 40 and gained 30. All right, I don't know if I did this already. We're just gonna do it again. We'll hit tune. Oops. Hope you guys can see the screen. All right, let's just go to AM 1.2. That's good enough. All right, I think the only thing we have left is 6 meters. Let's go to 50. Let's just see what it's at right now. Let's see what it's at without anything. We'll take the tuner off. We're on AM already. So it's less than 2.0 right now. Let's tune it. And there's nobody on the band, guys. Okay, 1.1 to 1. All right, so that's not bad. Let me turn all this stuff off. I thought I turned it off earlier. I was talking to a ham that I think we're going to get on the show. Let me turn this off. All right, guys, nice little test there. I'm sure I did something wrong. You guys let me know in the comments later. But we all know that the 9-to-1 is a little less efficient than the regular in-fed half wave. They're pretty close. There's not a big, huge difference there, and there's videos out there that show that. The one thing that the 9-to-1 does, with the 41 feet, you've cut about 20 feet off of your antenna. Sorry for the noise, guys, my bad there. So if you have tight restraints, or say at your house even, if you don't have a lot of room, it might fit, especially when you go up, you know, say 20, 30 feet, and then that's sloping it down. So with the 41 feet, we didn't have 30 meter, but we had all the other bands, 160 to 6, everything but 30. When I added the extra footage, and I'll measure that out for you guys and let you know what that was. I want to believe it's 71 feet with the extra on there. It did two things now. The carbon 6 is not a real strong pole. It put a pretty good bend in that, and if you look at the line, it's really swooped. So a bigger pole would be better for that. This is what I brought out for today. Now you do need to use the counterpoise with it, and we tell you all the dimensions of everything, 41 feet and 17. That worked really well. And when I added the extra length to the antenna, I did lose 40 meters. So for me, I would rather not lose 40. And I'm sure with a external tuner or a manual tuner, which I usually use a manual tuner for an external, I'm sure I can get 40 on there also. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and you got something out of this. If it is, hit the like, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, hit all, that way you get all my future videos. I'm Chuck, KK6USY for Ham Radio Adventures. Thank you for being here and spending your time with me, and hope to catch you guys on the airways. 73 all.